flown out to Wolverhampton to surprise my missus for her birthday. And it's her birthday, so I think back home, my dad's brought the news to my mum. At 3:30 a.m. in the morning, my mum's called me. You silly boy! You've done this! You've done that! I told you not to touch that guy! Bro, she said everything!
I just had that time of drink, man. Like if I go and see one of the boys, like we'll just get a little Hennessy, just chill, like you get me. Just nurse it, no chase, no nothing, just be sipping.
Man's been talking about drink for how many years?
One of those uncles now, no chase. I just back it.
Bro, it's nice, you know. Like yes, I went to see one of my family friends, and then obviously had a nice drink. I was like, bro, I don't need Coke, I don't need apple juice. Let's just drink it.
Man, the kids have been dealing with you.
This guy hate home, man.
Hey, nah, bro. I was in my family. I was in my family.
Yeah, these kids, man.
Nah, but I've started to appreciate alcohol, playing nothing.
I might have to give that a go. My boy does that, but he's a nutter. He'll back it, yeah.
No, but I won't back it though. But, I'll have it for the whole night. It'll still be the glass there. I'm just sipping, just nursing it.
Yours is calm. His level, he'll back her nephew and say, "Yeah, have a I said, yeah, big man. Have kids." What I have been doing though, that I do like me and the missus is, she put me on drinking rosé. That is a vibe.
Have you had Asti?
No, I haven't. You know,
bro. Asti.
Even the way you said it sounds,
bro. Asti, is a life changer. It's like, think of Prosecco, but sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's banging, bro. You can get it from Aldi, £3, £2. Well, it'll probably be more. But
wait, because
it's very nice. Not just in general.
Oh, okay.
I get mine from Aldi.
Okay, Asti, yeah.
Asti wine is very nice.
Yeah, but the rosé thing, Mrs. put me on.
Yeah.
But she likes to, you know, push her luck. Because I used to work on the bar. So she'll ask me to make cocktails. So she was like, oh, babe, I got this, I got that. Can you make me a nice concoction? So okay, I'll see what I can do.
I'm first.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm screaming.
No, I heard that, man.
Yeah.
How are you guys, though?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good for it. Thank you very much. Just, bro, I'm just trying to, work, innit? Work, kids. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to balance, bro. It's very hard to balance. Even though I'm working from home. Yeah, it's every day, bro.
A lot heavy.
Yeah. So obviously, my newborn, he's 2 months now, innit?
Oh,
and then my first is 20s. He's 2 in May.
Okay.
So obviously, I'm doing that
very
19 months with the gap, bro. So
coping.
So, bro, the coping is mad. You know what? One thing I learned here. So obviously, we were at one of our friends. I was at one of my friends' birthday parties the other day.
Yeah.
And bro, I got there 10ish. Obviously, the party, I thought we'd get, in the middle of the parties getting vibey because, we're not partying till 4 a.m. where, parties are finishing at 1 a.m. So I was like, let me get there at 10. No one was there. I was like, bro, I've got to leave this place by 11:30 because I was saying to everyone, I said, no matter what time I get home, I have to be up at 6:15, 6:45 because Malachi's just going to wake up and start making his blah noise. So I left at 11:30. I got home 12ish, slept at 1ish. Or more 6:15 came. I just saw the monitor switch on. Just bro, my day, man. So that's my day, pretty much. That's my day every day, bro.
Do you feel guilty when you go out for nights out and your family's at home? You don't feel guilty?
I'm screaming.
It's part of being a parent. Obviously, you're still young. You gotta enjoy it. That's something I try to tell the missus a lot. She likes to. I don't want to. I say, babe, listen. Go enjoy.
No, you need to have time out.
Yeah. You have to,
especially the women, to be honest. Because them man are...
They go through a lot. So, and I hear it, babe. Take the time out. I'm cool with the kids. Do what you need to do. Have fun. Remember that you're still young.
Yeah. True. It's true though.
So I don't feel guilty for what.
Just late night, your wife's at home with the kids doing bedtime.
The only thing I feel guilty about is say now, I'm just doing bedtime, innit? And obviously 2 of them, remember last week or the week before we recorded, I called them to check on them.
Yeah.
I just had bear shouting in the back. One was crying from being put down. The other one was crying from being in the bar. It just sounded chaos. But I was like, hey, that's just our season right now, innit? So it just is what it is, really.
It will get better.
Yeah, of course, 100%. It'll get better, innit? But
yeah,
right now.
Did you plan having the...
Of course not, brother. What kind of question is that?
Those are sharpshooters.
Bro. Basically, pretty much. But if I planned that, I must be a madman, bro.
That's...
So, yeah, man.
Literally, because how I'm seeing it is like you literally managed to start getting back into a good
routine
sleep.
of one,
Yeah.
good sleep.
Yeah.
Like, bro, pretty much when I forgot when Malachi was like proper sleep trained, as in like you put him down at 8, he gets himself to sleep and will sleep till like 7. So we were in that. By the time that happened, Abs was like maybe like 6-7 months pregnant. So it was gonna happen again where.
Yeah.
So, but the good thing is, obviously with you had a big break, so you kind of got your stealth back. But now you're starting again. But us, man, we just go straight through.
Yeah,
and
again,
then we're seeing it.
Yeah.
What about you though? How's your week been?
It's been, like I said, all glory to God.
Yeah.
Like we give thanks to God. We give God the glory. You know, we wouldn't be here without Him. So it's just been eventful. The kids, obviously going back into school after the half term. So trying to sort that out. But I can't complain. Where I have a 5-year-old, and obviously Tiago just turned 1. It's like, okay, Kai is very independent now. You can just he'll be like, I'm hungry. Okay, what do you want? Sort his dish out, and then you can just focus on, you know, the baby. And it actually helps because he kind of understands now. I think he's at that point where it's like, okay, you know what? A lot of our attention is gonna go to Tiago, where mum and dad might not have as much time right now, and we try to not make him feel out of place. We still play with him and stuff, but just now Tiago is very hands-on because of his age. That's just how it is. But he likes it. He likes being that big brother. He likes, you know, I think he's embraced it very well. And you know, most kids I've seen, when that happens, they don't know how to feel. They'll feel like left out type of way. You know, he's fully involved. It's like with the changing, the food, the playing. Now that Tiago's walking as well, that we're beginning to see that brotherhood where they're now playing a lot, and you know, Tiago's chasing him and he's running. So it's nice to see. I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, you guys must know, but it gives you that type of
I know
these kids. It gives that vibe in it, which is nice. So my week's been blessed.
Yeah, man.
Obviously with the missus as well.
She's,
you know, doing my head in, boy. You know, as they always do.
One thing, you guys are so funny. Bro.
You guys are
jokes,
man.
I appreciate.
You guys are funny. I'm happy with that. So, because like, you know what? There's a bit there's not stigma like black marriage in terms of how we are, but it's like, it's good to see happy couples and actually show being happy and that marriage is fun. Rather than, you know, everyone loves to do marriage is hardship. Oh, being in a relationship is hardship. But when you have couples that are actually looking fun and doing the family thing and everything is nice and fun, and that's how it should be, bro. That's how it should be. That's why we do this. That's why even fatherhood, bro, you show fatherhood being a fun light. Like, that's what it's supposed to be.
No, I do agree. Like, a lot of, like you said, there's that stigma, there's that, you know, black couples this, black couples that. But we just try to ignore that outside noise. And at the end of the day, we're a team. It's me and you.
Yeah.
You know, whatever happens outside is just like extra rubbish that we don't need to really attend to. As long as we're on the same page, you're happy, I'm happy. If there's a problem, we communicate accordingly. Life is for enjoying.
For real.
Why not
struggle?
You know,
so we do this thing every week, called What My Wife Did This Week.
Okay.
So obviously you said that she got on your nerves.
That woman. No, I'm joking. So Cairo, my first boy, he's addicted to football.
Glory.
Exactly.
Give God the glory.
He's obsessed like with football, and I love that because I was obsessed with football because of my dad. So I've seen that now. Okay, this is something we can bond off. So
what team do you guys support?
The whole family supports Arsenal.
But
God.
Oh, you?
Roger. Yeah, I'm Arsenal. What team do you support?
Oh, Tottenham.
Rubbish.
No, but my dad.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Come on, uncle.
My dad. Bro, I had to, bro.
You didn't have
to, bro.
Please don't let your son support.
No, he supported Tottenham.
Oh,
you know what's funny? I've got a guy at work here that's an Arsenal season ticket holder. His whole family supports Tottenham. He's the only one that supports Arsenal.
Is it?
Because he grew up in Highbury. Wow. So he's been supporting. There's a big shift split in his family. His dad's a Tottenham fan. He's an Arsenal fan.
Nah, no one in our family, like, my dad supports Arsenal. I support Arsenal. my missus' side, they're Arsenal heavy. The
Is
only
it?
person that supports Tottenham is my missus' dad.
My guy.
But
you know what? I feel like with football teams, it's like where you were born, like your area, and what your dad supports. I feel like those are the things that should determine.
My local team would have been Charlton.
My local team was West Ham.
Yeah, okay, so
West Ham.
Charlton.
I like West Ham.
But they were in like championship when we were growing up.
Yeah, but bun them now though, because they think we're rivals.
West Ham are cold though. I'll give it to them.
They're right.
Bun them, man.
Yeah. What they did in there. Let's just speak on that. Let's just.
Hey,
but yeah, no.
Go on, sorry, bro.
She So we like to play. We like to play football. Like everywhere you go, house full of boys, you're gonna see footballs everywhere.
Yeah.
Basketball everywhere.
Yeah.
So Christmas, I bought him these 2 mini goals that we can put up, so we can actually play a little match in the living room.
Yeah.
And
in the living room, not even the garden, you know.
it's too cold. So make sure you push the couch. Obviously, with a space, push the couch and make a little pitch, like for me and him, 2 goals. And you guys must understand, we came from an era where if you play your seniors, there's no mercy. They're gonna whoop you
of course,
to teach you a lesson.
Of course.
It's character
You can't let them
building.
win, man.
Yeah, it's character building.
Yeah. So obviously, I do this thing where, given his age, he's good, he's talented.
Yeah.
Oh, you score 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, take it easy. I knocked him 10.
You have to bring them down.
I just had to humble him, say, life is not easy.
Yeah.
You're gonna find some challenges, and this is just.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let you know that you have to work hard.
Yeah.
for what you want.
Yeah.
Start crying.
No, but that's good though.
No.
That's character building.
Yeah,
It's
but my
character
missus
building.
don't see it like that. Oh, Joe, what's wrong with
That's
you?
how you need men in the household, bro.
What's wrong with you? I keep telling you every time you play football with him, take it. I said, babe, this is part of. He told me he wants to be a footballer.
Then this is
character building.
It's gonna help him.
You have to cry.
To learn how to handle your losses and how you're gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to teach him that because but in a way that he enjoys. I don't want it to be like a chore. Like, okay, look, Kai, you're not gonna win everything, and you're gonna come up against people that are better than you. How do you react? Yeah, when that happens, how do you go around it? How do you overcome those obstacles? She didn't see it like that. She saw it as I'm playing someone my age mate, doing all these skills and that. It got to the point, because she's shouting at me. I started shouting at him. If you know you're gonna get me in trouble, I have to play.
Hey, don't kill me.
And we left it at that.
Yeah.
And obviously, I pulled him to the side and setting him for bed and saying, Dad's not upset with you. I know you're passionate, but you're gonna lose. And that's what life is about. You win some, you lose some. What I'm trying to teach
Probably
you.
even lose more than you win.
You win,
to
exactly.
be honest.
But you celebrate the wins a lot. But the times you lose, it's not really a loss, it's a lesson.
Yeah.
How do you overcome that? And he's at that point where okay, Dad, I understand. I'm sorry. I won't cry again.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously, I spoke to the missus. Obviously, she's hot tempered, but she calmed down after. I said, babe, I know what I'm doing.
You know what I'm doing.
But they don't see it like that.
Bro, sometimes when Ab says something to me, I'm like, bro, don't tell me how to parent my child. I said, I'm the dad. There's some stuff that I'm going to teach him that you don't know anything about, bro. It's men's stuff, bro.
Yeah. And the same way, like, there's certain things as a woman, that a woman to a son, that you will teach him.
Yes.
That I can't word it properly. Like, it will just be
It's
a
just
mess.
aggressive.
Yeah,
It'll be a big mess. It makes sense, bro.
And that's just, we have to play our parts. So, we did that.
But,
The next day, I said, listen, if you cry again, I'm going to conk your head. And that was it. But that's what she did. And it's just like, oh, babe, come on, like, we've been over this. Don't.
How did she take it, like, when you were telling her?
She don't care.
Yeah,
it's the Jamaican side. She wants to.
Is she fully Jamaican?
No, she's half Jamaican, half Igbo.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. But sometimes the Jamaican just
it's
comes out.
overpowering, isn't it?
It just comes out.
It's like a spirit.
That's too funny.
She just wanted to shout and say something. I like peace and quiet. I'm like my dad.
Yeah.
I don't like too much noise. She shout, okay, no problem. You shout.
Yeah.
When you hot, I'm cold. When you're ready, we can have a conversation. And she's good at that. So, look, babe, I'm sorry for shouting. I probably overreacted. Mother nature kicked in. Mum instincts. Yeah, no problem. But look, this is where I'm coming from. And I know you may not like it, but there's a purpose to why I'm doing it. End of. And okay, babe. So, that was it.
Yeah, I saw a video where it was like, mums don't like to see their children struggle.
Yeah,
which is true.
They don't. And I hear it. But they need to learn these things, man.
Yeah.
Have you got anything?
I think me and my wife, we've just been in a good place, bro. Like, we've been in a good place. This past, I think since the beginning of the year. Yeah. So now, even end of last year, like she hasn't really annoyed. I was thinking, what she's done, like, but she's been calm, you know. Like I haven't got anything. Like we've just been in a good place.
She's clocked the game.
She's clocked the game.
She's clocked the game. She knows. She's locked in.
Yeah, she's clocked the game. Still, we've been good. What about you?
Good. No, I haven't got anything. We're just both parenting, to be honest. But I've got baby dev. So we do something called baby developments as well. We just talk about what our children are doing now.
Okay.
So with Malachi, you know these kids, obviously they get colds and illnesses and all of that, but I just feel like he's becoming a snotty-nosed kid. Like at nursery, when I go and pick him up, they'll clean his nose, but he'll just have the markings. And I'm just like, bro, like I used to cuss kids that have snotty noses and their parents are letting them walk around. I said, you're disgracing me right now. Like, why are you always snotty, bro? Yeah. And it's just so jarring.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do.
There's nothing you can do until they get older. Yeah. But then as well, his hair, so his hair, he like, you know, kids hate to comb their hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So obviously I was like, I'm not letting him be one of those kids that go to nursery and his hair is like a ruffian, did it? So sometimes I'll be fine with him, but bro, since Amari's been born, so the past 3 months, I just wake up, just getting ready, don't bother his hair anymore because I can't deal with that in the morning. So then I'm going into nursery, and one day I'm just seeing his hair bare messy. And I'm just looking at him like, I called Abby's sister. I was like, bro, I said, this weekend, can you come and plait this boy's hair? So it's either tomorrow, he lets her plait it or it's coming off. Yeah. It's coming off.
We had that problem with our first. His hair was like bare coolie. That nice texture.
Yeah.
And it was a lot. And it was nice because I'm gonna have plaits for my son.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was.
I had plaits. He had plaits.
I had plaits when I was young. Like, I wanted to do that.
He did. It got to a point where we couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
So we just had to shave it off.
Shave
so
it off.
I know you're gonna approach that stage.
I've approached it, bro.
I've
approached it still because obviously you had the same thing where Zeph
my son didn't let
anyone. He just
we shave it now.
Yeah, man. I think when they get to the age when they understand, then free for all.
Yeah.
But now, our second though, he don't mind. He likes that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he sits down watching Miss Rachel. He's comfy. So yeah.
Were they like, how different were they?
Oh, they're so different.
Is it? Yeah.
It's crazy. So my first is mummy's boy. Like through and through.
Yeah.
You don't mess around with his mum. He's affectionate. He likes a cuddle. He likes a kid. Like, he's that. And I like that. That's his side. My second, he's a warrior. Havoc everywhere. Troublemaker. But he's a daddy's boy. So his go-to is me. He doesn't mess around with me. It's crazy because we thought he was a girl.
Yeah.
Because of this, like the symptoms that she was having when she was pregnant. Turned out he was a boy. And my prayer was, my second child, I want to feel the love that you felt with Kai. And God bless me. It was nice. So
when Kai was growing up, and obviously you could see that he was a mummy's boy, like, how did that make you feel?
I felt jealous. I can't lie.
No, even me.
It's like, you've come and take the woman of my love, and but I get it.
Yeah,
you need your mum right now. I understood that it's not you know his fault. It's just part of growing up. I was a mummy's boy, so I got it. But I was happy and accepted the terms that if you have kids, they're gonna take each other's attention more and more. So it was like, you know what, it is. I've got the man them there. You know, we've got clubs. That's all. Sometimes that's all I need. Clubs and the man there. I was good. So
I hear it. I can't lie. I was jealous. I was jealous as well. But I slightly feel like my son being a mummy's boy kind of gives me more time to be free.
It does.
In the house. Like, if he's crying or if he needs something, he ain't coming to he's going to his mum. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel guilty with that?
Nah, man.
You don't?
Because I'm like, bro, he wants you. Like, you don't want me. Because I'll try to act. I'll be like, hey, he come. He won't come.
You're doing it.
I'm like, I tried, man.
I feel like when it was just him, I felt guilty.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, obviously he was on breast as well. So it got to a point where it could be overbearing. So
of course.
Okay,
Very obviously.
But with Tiago, it's different. He took it 6 weeks to breast. It was off bottle.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's good because
That's
now
why you got to bond.
I can
alleviate pressure.
You can just focus on what you need to do, relax, whatever you want to do. It's fine.
Yeah.
You guys have some? I'm hearing the names of your kids and it's sweetening my ears.
My son's Zephaniah.
Oh, I love that. That's nice.
My first is Malachi and his second is my second is Amari.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Malachi came up with it was an option for us.
Oh, is it?
But we didn't go for it.
Oh,
You're Cairo and Tiago.
So first one is Cairo Joseph.
Cairo. Oh, so double barrel.
Yeah.
I was thinking we were gonna do Amari Joshua.
That's nice
for a second, but the double barrel was like I don't know if if I love it or if I'm forcing it. So his middle name's Joshua.
Okay.
We had Cairo as well.
Yeah, he had Cairo.
Cairo with a K.
Yeah, that's how I was as well. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because when me and my wife first met, like when we started dating, we were bare tapped in it. So we named our kids when we were dating, innit?
Yeah.
So our kids has always been Zephaniah and our daughter's name that if we have a daughter, innit? We only had 2 names, innit?
Yeah.
And then when we was dating, we had Zephaniah and our daughter's name, Zephaniah and our daughter's name.
Yeah.
And then when she was pregnant, it was like, Zephaniah. Because that's the name we've got, innit?
Yeah.
And then during the pregnancy, like, she was like, oh, babe, I really like Carol.
Wasn't it like towards the end?
Yeah, towards the end. She was like, I really like Carol. I was like, no, Carol's a beautiful name. Like, I love Carol. Like, and we found out it was a boy. It was like, yeah, Carol. Then maybe like the last week that she was due, we're just like, how can we just, all these years, we'll say Zephaniah. And we're just like, nah, cool, Zephaniah.
Because I remember you said Zeph from early when you told us, innit? Then one day we came to their house before they was about to give birth. He said, oh, no, we changed the car. I said, well, how do you just change the name like that? Like, what's going on in this household?
That happened to us with our second. I was on the name Tiago. I loved it. It's just unique. Like, I don't see a lot of black kids.
A lot of black kids with
Tiago.
Tiago.
I don't. Yeah. The one I could think of is Raheem Sterling's son.
And
that's about it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's the Unchacha, the Brazilians.
Or the Spanish.
Yeah, they have that name. They have that name. So I was messing with Tiago heavy. I liked it. It was different. She was with Ezekiel. And I like both names. They're very nice names. Ezekiel, a powerful name. So we were swaying towards Tiago. 2 weeks before birth, she goes, babe, I don't want it to be Tiago. I want it to be Ezekiel. And Tiago, his middle name. I said, are you sure, babe?
Yeah.
Tiago is, no, he's giving Ezekiel.
Okay.
No problem. That's fine.
Men are all the same.
No,
I said, okay.
Even us, we had this because remember we was deep in between Amari and Joshua.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I wanted Joshua, she wanted Amari towards the end. And I was like, you know what? I went with Malachi in it, so you take. I was like, okay, man, you take whatever, man.
I said, okay.
Yeah.
He's given birth 3-4 weeks after he's given birth. We're doing his birth certificate.
Yeah.
She's done it. She's seen the Ezekiel, Tiago. Okay, it's like, baby, happy. We have to change it. I said, what do you mean change it?
We had the appointment right now.
She said, like, we literally signed the document.
Oh, you even after you signed it?
After, like, the birth certificate has come. And she's like, babe, I think you're right. I said, with what? The name.
Did you have to pay? Like, you have to pay to change it.
Yeah, you have to pay again to check it. You got to do a whole.
Yeah, you have to pay to change it.
I was just like, oh, babe, like,
the day before, could you not afford?
Yeah. Women, they're different.
Wow. I screw up. But yeah, obviously we've been talking about kids a bit. So before the kids, obviously there was you and your partner. So tell us about how you guys met.
So let's intro, man. Let's get
intro. It's
man.
even true. Yeah, sorry.
Halfway through
sorry. Hello and welcome to another episode of Don't Tell My Wife podcast. Here with one of your hosts, Tonye.
It's your boy Ken.
And yeah, man, we've got a very special guest in the building.
Man.
Obviously, 30 minutes in, but
yeah, man.
One
of the funniest people I've seen, bro.
Yeah, no, one of the
funniest people I've seen.
One of the funniest people on TikTok, man. You know what video that kills me every time I see it is the one, is it baby shower when you're doing the Igbo dance?
Yeah.
And then,
and that follows me everywhere. Like I have to be jubilant.
But yeah, obviously, bro, if you could just say your just give your name, brief description.
My name is Joseph Sylvester. Come on. In fact, forget this surname. My name is Joseph. You call me Joel. On TikTok, I go by Father Chronicles.
Yeah.
And it's just vibes and God.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for coming, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you guys for having me. Hospitality is top tier.
Nah, thanks, bro. We try, Sha. But yeah, so obviously you and your partner.
So funny story. the year I was actually meant to meet her, I didn't meet her. So my best friend, sorry.
No, go on.
My best friend was at uni and she went to the same uni as him.
Mm-hmm.
But that year he was hosting he does this yearly birthday and we go big. But that year I was having an operation on my face. Something that I've been planning for years. And my best friend and my missus are also best friends.
Okay.
So when we were talking, he was like, yeah, Joe, like this girl, that group of girls, you know how the man them at uni? Yeah. Say swear, you're right. And then he's like, oh, this is when I'm doing it. I said, man,
oh yeah,
I can't. He's like, why? What happened? I said, my operation, like I had my operation a week before. My face is gonna be sweller,
so,
and the healing process is gonna be long. He was like, oh, can't you change it? I said, change what? Something I've been on the waiting list for.
Just for a woman.
Never for one birthday. You might even be a woman.
Yeah. So I was like, look, I'm gonna have to skip. But send me snaps and get me. So I'm healing now, and this is my parents are planning to go to Niger. So this is after my operation. It's like 6 weeks now. Parents are planning to go to Niger, and after my operation, I said, yeah, I'm gonna be my bag. I'm gonna chat to this girl. I'm gonna run the streets ransom. I'm gonna clean up shop, clean my step with my broski. That's what I was on.
Yeah.
And I think I was getting into the groove. My face was coming, that low trim. I was looking fine. And then she's shouted him on FaceTime. It's like, oh, like what you doing January around them times. I had a 3-yard. Parents are in Niger. Sisters have been cargo to my aunties. So the house is all mine. I was like, Chica, 3-yard, get me. He's like, oh, girls, you want to come over? I said, wait, who's this? Who's this girl? I've now seen, I crumbled instantly on FaceTime. And I never crumbled. Like, at the time,
wait, was she on FaceTime?
Yeah, she was on FaceTime.
Oh, yeah.
And she see my head pop in and pop out. She's like, who's that?
Yeah.
Chica says, my boy. Like, well, can't you say hi? I said, oh, I'm busy. I'm busy. So, because I was shaking. I was shaking.
Wait, do you normally get like that with girls, or was it just her?
It was just her.
Wow,
I've never lost. I keep telling her, like, she's the only girl that made me lose composure.
Wow. Yeah.
No one else. Like, I'm confident. You're right. How you doing, beautiful? You right, darling? Oh my God, you get me? It works.
Yeah.
So I've now said, we've come off the phone. I said, like, Jigga, show me her IG.
Yeah.
Show me her IG. I said, wow, this is the girl. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's even her name, everything. I saw obviously her Chinyere. I said, wow, she's even
She's
Igbo.
even Igbo.
Sign me, where do I sign? Just sign me up. So
Hey.
I said, we're plotting a plan on how we're gonna make this work. I was like, cool, all right, cool. Let's go bowling. You're chatting to her best friend.
I said the two-man step.
Two-man step.
Yeah,
Sweet.
step.
So all right, cool, send them more. So we've booked that. He's like, what are you wearing? I said, what do you mean? I'm just to impress. Every man for themselves. So I'm wearing my best scarves. I must impress.
Yeah.
So we've got to bowling. They were waiting at Pizza Hut. So we walked in. I knew the baby she was talking at the time. So we've interacted. I've hugged her. She's like, oh, you're right. Yeah. It's come to introducing myself to her. I've nudged her. So we saying, I said, I didn't take a touch.
You didn't take a touch.
My boys looked at me straight like,
you're right. No,
so we're like, he was like, all right, cool, let's go do the booking.
Wait, how did she react? Was she just calm?
She was like, all right, then we saying, I was like, oh man. Like, Joe, he's pulled me out. It's like, bro, you good? You need to take a I said, nah. It's like, you know when you're back on the pitch.
How old were you at the time?
I was 19.
19, okay. Yeah.
I said, Jigga, you know when you've been injured for time and
you
get me, you're back on the pitch. That first touch is a bit. It's a bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, from now, it's pattern. Got into bowling. She's at the arcades doing her thing. I said, you're whack up basketball. Bet you any money I can beat you. She's like, go on then. I said, give me the pound then. Clayton smashes. I said, I told you. Just building up, that chemistry. Yeah. We're now waiting for our spot. And this is how I knew, because like she put it on me like she's bold. She was like, we're sitting down waiting for our spot. She's like, hey, what's your snap? I said, Everyone's looked around. She was like, what? I've got everyone's snap here, but Joe's, and we're all in the same friendship group. What's your snap? I said, cool, all right, cool. Giving her a snap, gone to the bowling. I put my boy to the side. I said, look, bruv, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. But I'm about to show off. Smashing the pin.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm getting strikeout after strikeout. And she's like, okay. And then she pulled me to the side, we're talking, and she's like, oh, like, you know what I expected? Like, when you look at my boy, like, we're spitting image, carbon copy, so everyone thinks that we're the same. But you're gentle, you're soft, so yeah, I'm just a chill guy, I'm different. So we finished now, gone back to mine, we're there, my boy's with his babes, I'm with her, and she's seen the P5. She's like, bro, you got Fortnite, you got COD. So wait, huh?
And she bangs the game.
What? She put me on COD.
Fairs, man.
She put me, like, I never used to play COD. Just FIFA, NBA, all of
that.
That's me. Yeah, she put me, like, we sit down together on split screen and play COD.
Just like, why are you leaving?
Like, what the?
She put me on COD. So
like, now you guys can go home and bang PS.
Like, if we don't want to do anything spontaneous, hey babe, load up the pads. And we'll be just gisting and playing and
So we did that, but freaking Nintendo Switch and Mario Kart, not COD, bro.
So yeah,
I'll whap her on COD.
So we've now, you know, that we're chatting, like, oh, where you from? She's Iba, where I'm, like, you know, just the norm. And then I was like to her, look, I can't lie, you're really, like, beautiful and like you're the first girl that's made me crumble ever. And to me, that's a big sign. Like, would you like to go out? She was like, oh, what, you asking me on a date then? I said, yeah, ideally, yeah. Went on 3 dates, and then...
Wait, did you say this at your house?
Yeah, man.
Bro.
I saw the goal. I hear it. Straight. I'm not doing that because to me, she was good. So if another guy comes across her and they have sense, they'll go. So I was like,
you have to take it then and there, bro. 100, I respect it.
I said, look, like, I don't care about what people say. Well, it's too far. Look, I like you. I'm guessing you're feeling the vibe.
Exactly. That's how it should be, man.
And she's straight. Yeah. Where do you want to go? First date was like golf. Second date was like cinemas, and third date it was nice. By this time my parents are back, but by the third date, I already knew that she was the one. So I spoke to my dad. My dad being a chief, said, Dad, look, there's this girl that I'm chatting to, and I think she's the one. I like her. My dad being my dad. Where is she from? You know, I said, she's Igbo. He sat up. That's what he likes. He's like, oh, like, what's her name? I told her, I was like, cool, well, you know, she's welcome anytime. Bring her over. She met my parents, met my mum and my dad. She's already met my sisters. All I wanted was the confirmation from my parents. And once I got that, I was like, cool. That's all I need. That's all I need. And from ever since, we haven't looked back. It's just been after the 3 days, 2 weeks. I think we were chatting for 3 weeks in total. I made her my girlfriend. I didn't waste time, and we haven't looked back since. I didn't care what anyone had to say, but you know when you just have that feeling,
when you know,
bro. And look,
that's what I said, bro. After me and my wife, 2 weeks in uni, bro. Said, I know I'm gonna marry that girl, bro. And everyone looks at me crazy. 10 years this year, bro.
Oh, congrats.
Bro, you see what I mean?
Everyone will look at me.
He was one of the ones looking at me crazy, bro. Judging me. Now look at me, bro.
No, because this guy, because I think we said it before. This guy, Freshers Week, like I said, the first month of uni.
I think it's like
this guy's going around to, like, I met my wife. I said, my guy.
Calm down.
Take a touch. Bro. You know how many women there are in this video? Take a touch, brother. I said, nah, bro. I said, I'm sure.
But I hear it, though. I hear it. When you know, innit?
Yeah.
Nothing can sway you. Yeah. Once you have that feeling, it's just, there's them ones there, like, she will leave. I'll look at a picture. I just knew, like, I was like head over heels. Yeah. Like, this feeling is a beautiful feeling. So,
So how did it go from obviously being together and now obviously to where you guys are now with like 2 kids?
Oh, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of goods, a lot of bads. You know, a lot of still learning about each other. But it's been a beautiful journey. A journey that I wouldn't change. You know, when you're with the right person or the one for you, every journey just feels easy and comfortable, especially if you've got that support system that you want from your partner. And she's been nothing but brilliant, excellent. She's a good mum. Good, should I say? She's excellent mum, excellent wife, excellent partner, excellent wife, excellent like friend. I would say she's my best friend because we spend a lot of time and talk to each other. So it's like we've built so many like levels of like relationships in different aspects that we can tap into the, you know, friendship.
Yeah.
We can tap into, okay, now we need to be mum and dad. We can tap into partners and stuff. So she's everything. Like, I crash out on my kids if they misbehave on her. I think, like, look, you treat your mum with respect. You don't mess with this woman. That's how because she's everything. Like, I don't know where I would be with it's that deep. I don't know where I would be without my missus.
No, real. I say the same,
bro. She's the backbone of the family. So that's with our journey. It's been eventful, should I say? Best way to put it. Very eventful.
No, Fez.
What about you? I know you said 10 years. What was it like? Obviously, you going, like, knowing instantly.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
Bro, to me, I just knew it. You know me, I'm more of a guy that just, if I want to say something, if I feel something, I'll just say it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, when I thought she was the one, I was just like, I'm going for this with like everything I've got in it.
Yeah.
And I think, obviously, how old was I then? 18. I was 18. So it's just taking it every day as it comes. You know, there'll be good times, there'll be long times, but sometimes you have to point it out to the fact that I'm a uni student. We really just met each other. Like, I basically met her on the Monday, so that was her birthday was the 19th. I think uni started on the 21st. And then, bro, by Viva, that was like the 3rd of October. I said, bro, I met my wife, bro. And then after that, it just took it every day by day. Because you know them ones, for me, back then, I was thinking, if I start thinking about 5 years from now, stuff like that, you get you get bare nervous. But I was like, if I take it day by day, who knows? So that's all I've been doing ever since.
No, that's good. What about you? How did you meet was yours uni as well?
After uni.
Okay.
But different, like, I met my girl when I was like in my prime, like, well, my wife, like, I was in my prime, bro. Like, everything, like, fitness, I was looking sweet. I still am, obviously.
Yeah, come on.
I was making peas as well. Like, I was just in my prime. You know them ones where you're like, I'm outside,
Prime Ronaldo.
Like, I'm outside, like, bro. And then I met my wife, and like instantly we clicked. Like, we met on a night out, then we clicked instantly. Like, and we went on a few dates. But at the same time, it's like, I know I'm feeling her. I like her. But you know them ones where you're like, I need to enjoy this life, innit? So I was trying my best to fight it, like doing what I was doing. Rocky, she's like, nah, you're not serious. All of that stuff, all of that stuff. Then there was one day she was like, like, I'm done. I'm gonna like go in it.
Yeah.
Then one of the boys, I spoke to one of the boys, and one of the boys was like, bro, like, are you really gonna like, we know that you like her. We know how everyone can see how much you like this woman, innit?
Yeah.
Are you gonna let her go just because you want to play football and dribble? Are you gonna do that? And I just sat in my room one day and I was like, nah, like, I can't let her go, innit?
Yeah.
Then cool. The next day now, I linked her and I was just like, yeah, man, like, I like you, like, let me stop playing, like, I like you. And then since then, we've been rocking ever since 2019, 2020 times. We've been rocking ever since still. But that was my journey. I think at the same time, I was kind of scared to settle down.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I liked and I knew, like, she's the person.
Yeah.
It was like, I was scared to settle down. I think that was my thing at the time.
Okay.
But that was my journey.
That I can relate with that. It's like, obviously going into the unknown.
Exactly. But the thing about her is like, why I thank God that I made that decision. Because like what you said, like, she's like my best friend. She's my everything. Like, and I'm like, the journey that we've gone on, I couldn't have done it with any other woman. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have been crazy.
Yeah.
So I just thank God that I picked her. She picked me. Like, we chose each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was my journey still.
What was it for you guys that you knew that this was like, what, you know, like every guy has that thing or that moment that's like, she's, what was it for you?
You know, my one isn't the conventional answer.
Yeah.
So that summer, I was on a date. And obviously, if the girl watches this, I'm so sorry. I was on a date, with another girl, And then on the date, like, I was just like, I wish I was with my wife, like, I wish I was with her, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the date, my head went there.
Okay.
I was like, I wish I was with her, man. And then I left the date now, and then I just called my wife, innit? And then I linked her, like, literally, maybe like that night or the next night. And then, like, I was like, bro, like, I don't want to be with anyone else, but you. Like, and the thing with my wife, like, we could be doing, because we're like best friends, we could be doing anything. And it feels like I never want to leave, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what made me realize, like, wow, like, I don't want to be with any other woman but her. So that was my thing of like, this is the one.
Okay,
no, fairs. Mine, I don't know, you know, because basically in Covenant. So this is the first day of uni.
Yeah.
So obviously you're moving on the weekend.
Yeah.
Then on that Monday morning, I just walked up to the stairs in one of the lecture, like in the seminar rooms. I just walked up and I sat down, and then I saw her opposite me. I saw what she was wearing. You know, she had one pink phone case, wearing all black, and I think she was wearing ZX Fluxes at the time, something like that. And
the details are.
I remember everything, bro. There's this one leather jacket that I just used to say that she was born in because she always used to wear the leather jacket. She was wearing that leather jacket, and then I just looked at her, and I was just like, there's something about her. I just looked and saw something about her, and I was like, I didn't say anything. Then we go into the seminar room. So obviously, seminar room is like 10 people.
Yeah.
I sit at the back. So there's me, my boy Shegun, now that's my boy that I met for the first time there. And then Abby sitting in the middle of us. Mm-hmm. And all three of us were just talking. Then after she said, oh, you know what? Like, we're waiting for time. So we were just talking all that time.
Yeah.
So then we went back to her comm and we were just walking around. We met her other comm people, etc. Like, everyone's just trying to make friends, innit?
Yeah.
Then after that, I was just like, there's something about her. And then, I don't know, something just told me at that moment in time when I saw her, there's something about her. I feel like she's my person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can say God, innit? But at the time, I wasn't doing godly stuff.
Yeah.
But it was God probably, innit? So, it's just one of those ones, man.
What about you? What made you think like
we were having a? It was like similar to you, innit? Mm-hmm. There was this like I was like we came back from a date, and man, there was this girl that, you know, like she was in the roster. Let me just say she was a rotational player in there back then, innit? To keep it PG.
Squad player.
But not even squad, like last. Everybody's out, injured.
Yeah.
But she's belling me, and I'm just like, I really don't want to chat to you because like I'm talking to someone who makes me feel like a kid. Like you make me feel like I can just talk all day. I can listen. That's how she made me feel comfortable. To be myself. The babe was nagging. I said, look, I need to put my sister to sleep. You're disturbing me. She said, okay, call me back. I said, yeah, whatever. Locked up the phone.
And that was the last time?
And that was the last time. And it was at that point, I was like, you know what, like, you're a serious babe. So I need to treat you seriously and cut ties with everything. And it was at that point in my parents' living room that I knew, that she's... That's confirmed. We've signed the contract, everything. Yeah. And that was it. That's how I knew.
Yeah. I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
How was it when you first found out you was going to be a dad?
Ha!
Was it like a nice reveal or was it chaotic? All of us man's been chaotic.
Oh, mine was a disaster. 24 hours prior, I was living my best life.
Yeah.
A boy with a beautiful babe. Yeah. On clubs. Yeah, switch it. Yeah, man, them, I'm open. Yeah. Get me, raw. Say when she was chatting to you like that.
Yeah.
24 hours. Next day. And you know, like when you're on clubs, you go bed late. And I'm messing with my boys because they're in uni. So, you know, uni, no rules. Like, you go to bed on time. So, I spoke to her while I was on clubs. And she's like, she's going bed by. I was like, cool. She's like, I'm going to, take the pregnancy test and stuff. I said, yeah, that's fine. No problem. Just let me know what happens. I'm having the best dream ever. It's around, I think she called me around 11, 12.
Yeah.
So I'm having the best dream ever. My phone's ringing.
Wait, 11, 12 a.m.?
They were about to go into the PM.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 11:30, 12 PM.
In the morning?
Yeah, in the morning.
And you're sleeping?
What?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
You know, the man I'm at uni, I'm working.
Yeah, true.
My work is like, as of when.
Yeah, true.
So there's no qualms. I'm sleeping, phone ringing, I'm silencing it, ringing. I was like, man, this person is stubborn. I've now seen it's her.
Yeah.
FaceTime, I said, babe, you're right. She said, she just showed me the stick.
Oh, that's exactly
how she showed me the stick. Now me, I'm still trying to come down to earth. My eyes, no. So I'm like, yeah, that's good, innit? Is the two lines? She's like, no, babe. I said, what does it mean? Like the lines? She said, babe, look, I've looked. He said 2 lines. Or how does it work? 2 lines pregnant.
Yeah.
I said 2 lines pregnant. I said, yeah, babe, it's calm. 2 lines. Exactly. I've not. Babe, let me call you back. I lock off the phone.
Exactly what I
ran to the toilet.
Exactly.
Threw up. Bro, everything came. My mum's in her room. Joseph, are you okay? I said, oh, mum, is it Chinese from yesterday? But I didn't want to give away anything.
Yeah.
I just heard something that's about to change my life.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Mum was like, I said, Mum, it's the Chinese. Went to the living room, I sat down like this. You know when they say, your life flashes? I saw from when I was born to when I was about to leave I saw everything.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like, bro, I called my boy, my best friend. I told him, he's like, you're joking. I said, no, bro, no cap. This is going down. He was like, let me finish what I'm doing. Like, I'm in my classes. I'll call you after. Those hours that I was waiting was the longest hour. Hour I was waiting. My mom came and said, are you all right? I said, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Do you want food? No. I just vomit. I was like, I didn't know how to handle my emotions. Like, and it was upsetting because I grew up watching too many Nollywood movies and I know what they do in those movies. Like, right, is this going to be how my life, my parents are going to treat me? Like, they're going to be ashamed. So I'm thinking, what's going on? What are we going to do? Are we keeping it? Are we not keeping it? Like, what are we doing? Obviously, we're still young. So I was 19, she was 18. So we're very, in the eyes of, we're still young. Very young, young.
Well, that's teenage pregnancy, bro.
Yeah, it is. My boys call me back. He's like, obviously he's heard what's going on. He's like, look, I'll be real. I'm coming from have your best interest. Right now, you shouldn't be having a child. And he gave his reasons. And his reasons were valid. Age, obviously, we're still young. You know, we're still fresh in the new couple. A lot to explore. We haven't done things as a couple that couples do. So there's more to life than having a youth. You know, he's obviously given his opinion. She's given her, my missus given me and her going back and forth. We were going back and forth for like 6 weeks. Abort, not abort, abort, not abort. And during this period, my dad noticed there was something wrong with me. And I think what took my dad over the edge that he needs to chat to me was like, I came to my dad and said, Dad, like, I just want to know, like, do you see me as a disappointment? And I was like, bro, like, where's this coming from? I'm close with my dad. He's like, where's this coming from? I said, I don't know. I just feel as of recent that nothing's making sense. He's like, all right, cool. When I got back from work the next day, we'll chat. So I'm talking to my missus, what pros and cons. She's all on this, right? There's people that are doing it. There's people that are doing it. They don't have two heads. So she's on like, I want to keep it. And I'm on like, I'm trying to think realistically where we're at right now. How is it going to work?
Yeah, true. I can understand.
We're still living at mum and dad's house. You're at uni. I'm working. The job I'm doing is not, it's good enough for me and enough for me to treat you. But feeding another child, how are we going to do it? So my dad's come back and prior to my dad coming back, we were on the phone, me and my missus deciding, because that day was the final day to make the decision. So she's said, you know what, I've had enough. Like, I'm going to get rid of it. Like, I'm going to bed. I've now searched up. Something was telling me, like, God was talking to me, like, if you love this girl, just see what you're going to put her through. If you go ahead with it. I saw the procedure and everything. Instantly, I said, I can't do that to her. It's gonna damage us and it's gonna damage her, and I can't. And at that point, I made the decision that, you know what, we're keeping it. Whatever the consequences are, I'm gonna deal with it because I put us in this situation. So my dad came back. Good thing my mum and sisters were out. Dad came back and he said, "What's wrong?" Like, I was and ahhing, and obviously as he's AF, so he's panicking. Are the police after you? Are you owing people money? Have you done something? I said, no, Dad. Like, no. Are you selling drugs? Are you smoking? I said, no. So he's now clocked. He's like, is she pregnant? I just started crying.
Wow.
He's like, why are you crying? I said, huh? Why are you crying? This is the best news I've heard. I said, but Dad, like,
this is exactly what my dad said as well. Damn.
Bro, it took me by surprise. It's like, I was like, Dad, what? He said, this is the best news I've heard. Do you know what it means to have a child? Do you know how many people suffer to have it? And you are going to have one. It's a blessing from God. I said, Dad, our age, God has a plan. Just have faith. I'm here. I'm your dad. I said, Dad, but what are other people going to say? He's like, I'm your dad. I have the final say. Whatever happens within our family. And it was at that point I knew that My dad's a real G. He could have crashed out. He could have said, like, get out of my house.
Yeah.
My dad was like, no. When I told him, he was like, oh, where is the missus? I said, she's going to the clinic to... That's when he crashed out. He's like, how dare you? Tell her to go away. My dad was like, if we had gone through with the abortion and he found out, he would have been so angry with me. So it was good that, you know, I told him when I told him and God was talking to me. But he was happy. He was over the moon. He was like, what? My legacy lives.
Yeah.
Like, you've just continued that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm happy. I said, okay, now we've crossed that obstacle. What about your wife?
The big mom.
Yeah. What
Because
about your wife?
my mom crashed out.
Oh, my mom, her crash out was, oh, man.
Bro.
The insurance on that one was crazy.
You lot
Bro,
live same life, bro.
Like,
Is it?
exactly the
Same.
same. It's just that I was a bit older than you, but exactly the same.
It's exactly the same, bro.
My mom crashed to the extent I was like, Mom, she crashed. My dad was like, you know what, yeah, leave your mom to me. She's my wife.
That's exactly
I know how to handle her.
Oh,
So
MG.
I flown out to Wolverhampton to surprise my missus for her birthday. And it's her birthday, so I think back home, my dad's brought the news to my mum. At 3:30 a.m. in the morning, my mum's called me. You silly boy! You've done this! You've done that! I told you not to touch that guy! Bro, she said everything. She's like, make sure you get to London by 6. I said, Mum, there's no... I don't care! You must... Bro, my dad texted me, said, leave your
Don't
mum.
worry,
Just come back when I said you should come back.
Yeah.
Your mum's just angry.
Yeah.
And I got home like a few days after. Yeah, man.
It took a few days for
for
it
me-
to marinate, innit?
What? No, it took months for it to like after like once I got home and we had a conversation and my mum got what she wanted to get off her chest, which was, I understand, valid. I didn't hold it against her. It hurt, but valid. You're my mum, you want more from me. We didn't, and it hurt because I'm a mummy's boy. We didn't chat for like 3-4 weeks in the same house.
Yeah.
I would greet her, good morning, mum.
Yeah.
You know how mum,
Yeah. Get out.
there's food there. Yeah, you get me.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was. We now had a conversation and she cried. She was like, look, I wanted more I wanted you to, you know, achieve X, Y, Z before you were thinking of that. But, you know, it is what it is. And I love you and I'm going to love my grandchild regardless. And that was it. And once my parents were on board, there's nothing anyone could have said.
Yeah.
Because the two most important people in my life agree.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. And then from there, we never look back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I true say having our first was truly a blessing because from him, I know what they say that God giving people children is actually a blessing.
Yeah.
So many doors that we didn't know would open started like flowing, and it's like, wow, how is this even possible? So yeah, that's how we found out. It was nice. Obviously, the second child was a different type of.
You guys were at different worlds at the time.
Everyone was happy. Everyone. So it was quite different. So man,
and I'm proud of you guys for still being here today, like
appreciate
and
that.
seeing
Thank
your
you.
family as well. Because a lot of people that go through that
don't
make it.
Yeah,
They don't make it, bro.
So
because there's a lot of pressure.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
They don't talk about.
Same thing with you, bro. I'll tell you this all the time.
How did you manage to get out of yours?
What do you mean?
Like how did you navigate? Obviously, your mum crashing out. Obviously, our dads were the same. But your mum crashing out. How were you able to get on board?
I think with my mum, like exactly the same crash out. Exactly the same. Like, you stupid boy, you this, everything, exactly the same. And then 3-4 days went past, we didn't speak in it. Like, you know what? Exactly what you said. For like couple days. And then there was one time, like, my mum just called me to her room. I just sat down. She sat down. And then I was like, Mum, like, trust me, like, I know what I'm doing, like, because at the time I was 25.
Oh, bro,
but
come on.
With Igbo parents, you're still a baby, and I'm the last one, innit?
Oh, okay, baby in the house.
So I was just like, Mum, like, I know what I'm doing, like, I love her, we love each other, like, we're gonna make this work, trust me. And then she was just like, listen, as long as you can step up and like, this is your family now, like, do what you need to do, step up, be a man, be a good dad, be a good husband, etc.
Yeah.
Then I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, listen, Mum, don't worry, like, I'm gonna make you proud kind of thing. And then, that's how she came around. So it didn't take long still, like maybe like a week, and then she was...
Your mum, no, my mum was...
Because he was 25.
If he was his age,
she was crashed out, bro.
Yeah, because I was older, because with my mum, she's a pastor as well.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, so it was like, she she saw life different to how it happened.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I was like, Mum, I'm gonna make everything right. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And then,
which you have. So
exactly. Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm proud. We've just met, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
No, because I can't lie. It's a big task. It's a big task, bro. It's a very big task.
How before we go, because I know time is going. Like, how was dealing with the pressure of everything at the time, especially at that young age?
It was, and this is something that I speak to the missus about regularly. That not a lot of light is shed upon the pressure fathers deal with. Like at that time, I didn't feel like I had a good support system. Obviously, my parents were there, but to deal with what I was dealing with inside and like, oh, I'm now feeling free. I've got to find a house. We've got to change like job careers. We've got to, think bigger now. Like a lot was going on, but I had to keep cool. I had to keep composed. I had to keep calm for her. Because if I show sign of weakness or I break, then it's like, well, what's going on?
Yeah.
And obviously, our wives go through a lot. Obviously, childbirth, 9 months. It's not easy. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But the mental side of it on what it does to the dad, no one really talks about it because I want to say it's not as important, but at that time, compared to what a lady's going through, you just got to deal with what you're doing. But I had to like bottle that up and suck it in and, just get along with the program. But it did get to a point where I hit a brick and I was like, I can't do this. And like, I'm literally like, feel like I'm drowning. And
you had the same thing as well.
Exactly.
I literally feel like I'm drowning.
This is like hearing my life from another person.
Bro, like, like everywhere I turned, like it made no sense.
Yeah.
I'm doing something, it made no sense. At that point, it was just like, I knew that I was like proper depressed and I felt away and I didn't want to be, I wasn't myself. I had to turn to God. Like, and I think that's when obviously my parents being heavily religious, it was at that point, now that I'm a man, okay, it's your responsibility to have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
And I was seeking God and God just did what he did and turned everything around. And ever since, I haven't, like, everything I do with God first because he's the one that helped me get out of how I was feeling. He showed me that I can be loved. He showed me that whatever I'm going through, I could put on him and he will take everything away. Just I have to be myself because it's not for us to deal with. It's too much. God is here to help us take that pressure away.
Yeah.
I left it on him, prayed every day, and slowly, gradually, I started becoming myself again, becoming a good person, a good partner, a good dad. And but it's something that people don't talk about, what dads go through. And it is really kudos to the fathers that do see it through because it is hard.
Yeah.
It is very hard. Like,
and
there's a lot of dads out here who probably don't have that support system or they're with their partners or it's just crazy.
Yeah. You're probably lost point because of time, but you're young because of obviously you're just 25, innit? So obviously, like, do you have a support system? Do you have people around you? Because you're probably like one of the only ones that have kids right now, no?
Out of my group,
yeah.
All my boys are bachelors.
Oh yes, that's crazy, bro.
But it's my support system. Like I say, is my dad. I seek my dad's like wisdom and knowledge. I speak to God a lot, my partner, and just making sure that I feel good within myself. That's my support system because those are the only people that kind of understand what I'm going through, and they know I can't really chat to my boys about certain things because they just won't get it.
Yeah,
they won't understand. They're not dads. They're not seeing what I'm. They're not seeing what I'm seeing. They're not going through what I'm going through. So I just have to try and just allow myself to take everything as it comes and just leave it to God. And that I've now catered to become my support system, God and family. And if I have those two and those are the people that I rely on, everything else doesn't matter. Everything else is calm. So
no, I hear you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man.
No, that's a great way to end.
Well, we need to get you back though, because there's so much.
I appreciate it, man. You guys are hilarious as well. Like, I didn't know that we went through hell, man.
Bro, I think after you were talking, it's literally the same story because when she was pregnant, obviously we have to change everything. We were both at our mum and dad, so we had to move out. We had to get a house. And everything was just going wrong. Everything was going wrong. Her side are giving me ag. My side are giving me ag. I have nothing to show for the works I'm doing. Like,
are you sure we're not related? Because it's too similar.
Bro, like, I have nothing to show. And then there was one day, I was at work, and then like I think she must have like said something. Her like the day before, her family said something, Then I was at work and then like a house that we was gonna get fell through.
Oh.
And I just remember I called her. Even work was annoying me as well.
Yeah.
And then I just called her. I just broke down, bro. Like I was like, I can't do this, bro. Like broke down, and I was like, bro, like, and that was like maybe month 6, month 7. So it's 7 months. I'm just doing, we move. We move. It's hard face. It's calm. And that period, I was just like, nah, like this is too much. So what you said about dads, there's so much that we actually like go through and build up. And at the time, no one really had kids. Maybe just one of my other boys. Mm-hmm. But it's like I don't really have many people to actually speak to other than like my dad. But with my dad, it was like, I don't want to show you that I'm weak. I'm weak and I'm flopping. Like I want you to look at me and think like, I'm stepping up. Because my dad's a typical Igbo man. Like, you're a man. Like, like you get me? So I didn't want to
stand firm, bonk.
Exactly. Like I didn't want to go to him and be like, Dad, I'm flopping, or Dad, I'm stressed to the dirt. And I just broke down, man. Like, so that was literally everything that happened. So exactly the same thing.
It's important to have people around.
Yeah,
100%.
It's definitely important. But Omo, don't worry, now you have us in it.
Yeah, hey, my brother.
It's a good community, bro. It's nice. It's good to have people. But
one thing I would like going forward would like to work on is like just making sure that there's people out there that people can talk to. It's not easy. Like there's a lot, especially now that mental health is a big thing. There's a lot that plays on people's minds, and you don't know what someone's thinking or what they're going through. So, if there's anyone out there, that feels like they don't have a community, just shout.
Yeah, man.
We would like to hear. But I wish I had those things there. It would have made my time easier. But these are the reasons why they happen to learn and maneuver.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. Okay, calm. But where can people find you? Obviously, give it all your socials. So
man. You can find me on Cash App. I'm joking. So on TikTok, Father Chronicles. Obviously, Snapchat, _Joel. Insta as well, _Joel. But I'm mainly on, TikTok. And
Where are you trying to take Father Chronicles? Like, what's the plan moving forward?
Moving forward is just to continue like growing. Showing what it's like to be a young dad. Showing the good and the bad. It's not all like honky dory, but there's like trials and tribulations. Showing that obviously I want to grow my platform in the right way. Obviously dive into other businesses and stuff. And just try and give back to my community and give back to the people that I love. Change their lives in a way that my parents didn't have the opportunity to, and just by using my platform. So that's why I like to see it, obviously. And obviously,
and we'll get there
with my missus as well. We shall get there, but we give thanks to God because He's in control and His time is best. So, but
man. Make sure you follow him and your missus. She's even more active. To be honest,
she's _LDN on TikTok.
They are very, very funny couple, man. Very, very, very
I think the first video, like my wife just sends me all of your videos, but the funniest one, I think, what got me was the challenge. The where you guys were eating KFC, and then man into the gun to the end and coming back. Like I said, belly laughter. Watching, like I don't really laugh at a lot of people on TikTok. But that video, I was crying, and from then I've just been following you guys.
I appreciate.
You guys are too funny.
That's good. I think the first video that blew was we were arguing about taking it out the bin. I was making her. She said, "Can you make me stew?"
Yeah.
I said, "No problem, but just help me take out the bin." Yeah. She just crashed out. So I had to crash out as well. What rubbish? Like you're telling me to cook for you, but you can't take out the bin.
I hear it.
And that blew, and it's like from there it was like, raw, like okay,
that's good. That's good.
We'll continue to go that way.
Yeah,
and you guys are doing your thing as well. I see.
We're trying.
Consistency is there, man. I lock in and it's like, all right. I'm hearing from other fathers as well. It's like, wow, okay. We're similar. We're going through the same stuff.
That's how we do it, man.
You guys are doing, your platform is good, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
No, thank you, bro. But everyone like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those things there. Make sure you follow Joe. And man, we'll catch you guys next week.
I appreciate it.